What's up, guys? Good morning. You are here right now. You are early. Thank you so much for being here, waiting. I didn't make you wait too long, about 15 seconds. But I appreciate you guys being here, the first ones. First, you could just say first in the chat. Give this thing a like if you're here already, so I don't have to bug you later about it. I appreciate it. Live stream's completely free. We're going to go over some fundamentals, technicals, get up a trading plan and take some trades. If you can't hear me, if you see Bear's lips moving, but you can't hear me, let me know. Let me know. Let's take a look at what's going on. I know there's nothing going on in the news today. Tomorrow we obviously have FOMC. Tomorrow's FOMC day. It's gonna be a market mover, boys. It's gonna be a market mover tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be not a great day to trade, I don't think. You never know, though. You never know. I think today and tomorrow are going to be scalping days, which you're probably going to want to. I think what would normally be clear, nice directional moves will have a lot of chop to them. So probably just looking to scalp today. Taking a little sip of coffee there. So today we had housing starts, building permits. I don't know. I mean, I think the housing market's going to come into play. It's not in play yet. It's slowing down. Real estate's slowing down. I think that'll probably come more into play, particularly in the spring, where a lot of new houses, typically go on sale and then have been selling very quickly over the last few years, particularly since COVID. And I think we'll really see the contrast this spring about where the housing market is, but we're not quite there yet. In the spring, that's going to be a big conversation piece, housing. So not today, but anyways, Fed is coming tomorrow. FOMC, they're going to raise it 75 basis points. More? Does anybody think they might raise it more? No, I don't know. Maybe. That's tomorrow, and then we've got initial jobless claims on Thursday. I think Thursday will be a very nice day to trade. Probably get some nice moves on Thursday. Tomorrow's going to be a lot of chop. Maybe after FOMC, you might be able to trade the news on FOMC, but I think the market, unless it's going to be a surprise, if they deviate from what they've basically been talking about, then I think that might be a big market mover. But I think the market's already got it pretty much priced in. And my bearish bias, my overall bearish bias. Remains. I mean, there's no reason that the market's going to go up. I'm just looking at CNBC. The Fed is now expected to keep raising rates, then hold them there. CNBC survey shows. Okay. Looks like they're gonna keep raising them until March, and then they're gonna peak at 4.25%. And then start lowering them again, I guess, by December 2024. Sorry, I'm just talking up. So, yeah, today's going to be a scalping day. I am doing this. So, Buellnox is having, well, I shouldn't say this. We talk a lot here on the channel about prop firm evaluations, online prop firm evaluations with all these companies that are out there now. Top Step is one of them. Top Step is probably the most popular one. However, I think that Top Step is not the best one for newcomers to do, nor really for anybody to do. But it's up to everybody to each their own. There's lots of them out there. I've got a 40% coupon code for Apex down below. Also for Take Profit Trader. I like those two. We're trying a new one today called Buellnox. I just signed up for this Buellnox, and I got it for $20. And if you guys want to get this thing for $20 as well, I'm getting no affiliate, nothing, no nothing on this. You can use that coupon code right there to get a $20. It's like $22, or you can use it to get, I think, like a $25 50K one. for today only. And I went ahead and got one of these. Because I've passed three of the Apex ones now, and I'm still waiting on getting the 10 trading days locked in on them. Apex had a big Labor Day sale. I bought three of these things. I passed them, and I've just been trading this one that I already passed because I don't think I want to pay for three of them because you got to pay an $85 a month fee. And I don't think I want three of them, so I've just been trading this other one, not really caring if I pass it or not. And I've made, I think I'm like over 27,000 on it right now. So I just thought, why not do something with some purpose here? And so we did this one. It's like $20. I'll just do it today and see what happens with it. If I pass it today, I'll pass it today. If I don't, I don't particularly need four of these. The one thing I do like about Buell Knox is, and I don't know if I'm saying this right. Am I saying Buell Knox right? They allow you to have multiple accounts. So you can have multiple accounts. They have the same rules as Apex. However, when you get funded, you just have a one-time, I think it's $135 or $140 setup fee, and then you don't have a monthly fee after that. So with Apex, what they have is they've got a monthly fee after you get funded, which is $85 per account. So like I've got these three right now, but do I really want to be spending, $270 a month on maintenance fee on basically data fees? It seems like an unnecessary cost. I'd much rather, if I had the three of them with Buell Knox, then I would just pay, the $450 fee to get set up, and then I would have essentially a $4,500 account with them. I mean, I know that they're 25K accounts, but you can't think of them like that. You have to think of them as your trailing drawdown, as your actual account size. So the trailing drawdown is 1,500. Yeah, Leonard, it's just that valid for today. It's just Buell Knox it was actually interesting. I emailed them. Buell Knox claims that they will beat anybody by 5%. So if you send them a coupon from somebody else or promo from somebody else, they say they'll beat it by 5%. They did not beat this by 5%. Lilu is having a big sale today, and they did not beat it by 5%. They gave me the exact same deal, which is fine because, again, I like Buell Knox because I can have multiple accounts. I only pay a one-time setup fee rather than paying a monthly fee, which I think is an $85 monthly fee for basically level one, what is it, top of the book or whatever. Data is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And Apex, I'm having the worst connectivity issues with Apex. Yeah, Matt Davies, I think you're right. Yes, yeah, you do. They're almost exactly the same as Apex, even with their withdrawals. I'm having the worst connectivity issues with Apex. Like I've got to open up two instances of Rhythmic, and I've got to log in on like two different settings on Rhythmic, RTrader Pro, and then I can go over and connect on Ninja. It's the worst. I mean, it's not the worst, but it's like yesterday, I think on the live stream, I kept getting disconnected because Rhythmic kept kicking me out. And every time Rhythmic kicked me out of one of the instances that I had opened, it would disconnect me from Ninja. And it was just frustrating, but other people do not have that problem with Apex. Just me, unfortunately. So let's take a look at some technicals that we got going on. I saw an interesting setup this morning on my phone at like 6:30 in the morning, and I almost took it. And I reminded myself that I don't trade pre-market. But over here on the hourly, looked like a very nice setup. Let's see, where's my pen? Pen, where are you? It's not open. Very nice setup on the hourly, where we saw price moving below the 20 SMA. Closing below it. Let me just pull up my pen here. Closing below it, we had an attempt to go up, hit this LVN that's formed on the weekly volume profile. Very nice. I saw this very nice bearish candle, and I was like, man, we're coming down to the bottom of the band. Almost jumped in on it on a short up here. We also had a corresponding structure forming on the 5-minute, which looked really intriguing at the same time. And that was, I believe, it was at 6:30. I remember this morning. Yeah, right over here. Right here, we had this little bit of an up channel here. And I saw this breaking here on the 5-minute. and I really wanted to get on it, but I just reminded myself not to trade pre-market because then you come in the morning and you've got this big red going on. But this would have been a good trade. I mean, even getting in right here at 66, you put your stop up here at 88, so it's about 22-point stop. But your take profit, is all the way down here at the bottom of the band, on the 1 minute, down at 900. Really, you would get 900. I'd probably still be in this. I'd probably be trying to get out at, I know, maybe 912. You see this low volume node here on the overnight session volume profile. I'd probably be trying to get at 910. I'd still be in this thing. But I didn't take it, of course. If you guys watched the video I posted yesterday, I got out a little bit early on that trade as well. Oh, I got out too early on that trade. I should have held it. That thing yesterday kept dropping, and I just got eager beaver on it. I just wanted to close out and take my profit. So I'm trying to provide some more educational, like trying to make the videos a little more educational content instead of trying to be all about P&L. But I think the P&L might draw people in. Like if I do, I made $200. Not that many people watch it. But if I'm like, I made $2,000, and people are like, whoa, let's watch it. But that can also blow up in your face too, because people don't like arrogant bragging folks. Although I don't know, a lot of these like Lambo traders on the YouTube seem like their videos get pretty good traction. But I do say that I really question a lot of the subscribers. Like some of these people, now that I've gotten more into the YouTube, some of these people that claim to have like 50,000 subscribers, like their videos do just as well as my videos do in terms of like views. And I think that's because most of their subscribers are probably fake. You can easily buy subscribers on the internet. I do not, though. I do not. Doesn't help you out. It might make you look good. Then you're just like on an ego trip, right? I think a lot of people do this YouTube stuff just to be on ego trip. People ask me why I use this bear all the time. People ask me why I use. Some people love the bear. Other people think it's ridiculous. I don't know what I think of it, but what I will say is that I do it because I'm not really in some ego trip. It's also why I don't use my name on this channel. I think some people want to get like external validation, or they want to be like their own. They want to make themselves into some sort of guru is even like too big of a conservative term for it, like into some sort of like YouTube god. And so they buy a bunch of subscribers. So if other people go and see their channel, like, oh, you got 60,000, 100,000 subscribers. Now, some people are legitimate. Like Trades by Matt, I know is legitimate. He's been around forever. And I actually watched him when I first started trading. And he was doing he was doing other stuff too, I think, at the time. But he's really found his niche. And there's definitely some people that are legitimate out there. There's some of these. I can't remember. I fell into the YouTube algorithm trap last night, and I found some Lambo traders, Lamborghini traders. Guys who are just like in their intro videos are just driving around in their rented Lamborghinis. They rented for an hour so they can make that video. Trading there, 4x and shit. All right, so let's look at some technicals. I'm going to go off my rant. I'm just kind of ranting because today I think is going to be a scalpy day. It's just going to be scalping today, I think. Daily, this is a very odd pattern right here. We've got really a couple bullish candles coming off the bottom of the band here on the 5 minute. This is odd. I think that this is going to want to probably push up, maybe up to the 20 SMA, maybe up to here, but this, I don't know. Maybe it pushes down. I mean, it's FOMC. Who knows what it's going to do? What I do know is we got a couple key levels here. One is going to be Friday's low here, right there. And then we're going to have another one at the bottom of the band. I mean, we talked about this yesterday in pre-market, that this is probably a pretty solid pickup right there. That pocket, if it breaks Friday's low, I think we're going to drop down to the bottom of that band there. In terms of like resistance, I think, here maybe, I don't know. I mean, it's not that. I mean, we can see some touches actually over here on it as well. It's not It's nothing to get excited about, but you know, it's that nonetheless. I'd say up to the 20 SMA, that's a pretty significant 270 to that's 100 points up there, but I'll leave it up there nonetheless if anybody wants to take a look at it. Let's look at a 4-hour maybe. Maybe the bottom of the band. I mean, the other setup I see happening is go back. Sorry. We had this, breakout here, which was very bullish. It looks like it might want to continue up to here. I'll probably mark off that level as really, probably take this off. I'll leave that blue box. I want to delete my blue box. Whatever. This level, I think the top of the band on the 4 hours is probably going to be more significant at the moment. Yeah, I think this will be a big area of support. We can see how this descending trend line here, as price broke through, it looks pretty valid, this one. I think when it comes into, it forms this area of confluence down here, 11,800. Price may want to get sucked down to 11,800. That might be a good target price if you're looking to short it, I would say. The back end of this plus the support area. I'm mindful of the time. We've got about 2.5 minutes for the market to open. I would say down here is going to be big time support. I'll draw kind of my zone here, 11,800. So that's a level down there. Let's look at an hourly. I mean, it's tough. We're at the bottom of the band here. We've got this LVN, maybe if we drop down to like 89, then we've got another LVN here. It's just going to be a choppy day, guys. This is not, it's got to get above VWAP. VWAP is actually in value very high in a weekly volume profile. We've got this slow grind up going on. Now we're pulling back. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just going to trade order flow chop, really, I think. Keeping in mind that this is going to be a really significant level. I think if I really start to see it push down, I'll use 800 as a target, and just try to get in on a little bit of pullback. I mean, this all looks like it's about ready to start dropping. Look at the Booksies map. We got 1.5 minutes for the market to open. Big areas of liquidity sitting down here at 900. Not surprising. More liquidity sitting at 901, 907, 901. More down here at 90. So yeah, I mean, it could get sucked into these bounce off, sucked in, bounced off, suck in, bounce off. More sitting down there at 80, but well, I shouldn't say that. Negative overnight delta, negative on the day, but again, I think we're going to be, chopping around. We are trading this Buell Knox 25K eval today. Got it for $20. If anybody else is interested in it, there's a coupon code there in the chat. Valid for today only. I have no affiliation with Buell Knox, and I'm just going to do a 2-contract ATM strategy, which is 52 profit, 50. And I'll enter that and then I'll adjust them as I want, but 52 ticks, basically 50 ticks each way. And we'll see what happens with it. I've got these 3 Apex evaluations that we passed, so I don't really need another account, but I'm just kind of doing this for fun. To keep trading with, trading sim is okay, I think, to practice, but you've got to put a lot of like pretend rules in place, which is always a little difficult. I see a pocket here, 31 up to 38. I don't know, maybe. Hit that like, guys. That's right, Kyle. Market just opened. Look how price shot up as the market opened, and Delta moved down at the same time. Coming to this trend line here. We're gonna hit this pretty aggressive today, guys. Again, it's a $20 Buell Knox. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Anybody know how you pronounce Buell Knox? Look at price moving up here. 38, I would probably want to get out at. Delta's moving up. Big buyer coming through on that. 32, 31.50. Ooh, I don't know. I might take this off. Do not copy my trades. I lose money all the time. If you copy my trades, I promise you, you will lose money. You'll be frustrated and you'll be yelling at the bear. Bear has nothing to do with it. I'm just showing you how I trade. This is for educational, entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial expert at all. You should not be taking financial advice from a bear avatar on the internet. This is just showing you how I do it. You can see this 10. You can see this big orders up here at 35. This 109. You see how they haven't been sitting there that long? They're probably fake. I still like that pop up to 38. I gotta change my ATM on it though, because it's a scalp. It's a scalp. Come on. It seems like price is getting held down though. I don't know if I want to go long on it. I'm really debating about taking this trade or not. And I'm debating because price is accepting these prices below this 930 level, so I'm probably going to take it off. You know, we're trading in here now, even though that pop may happen. That's a lot of volume coming through on that. I don't know if these orders are going to hold or not. 37, a lot of orders. Try it again here. A lot of buyers coming through on that. Man, what a horrible fill. I saw price pop up to that. I exited market. Look at that fill I got. I actually lost on that trade. That's bullshit. That's frustrating. That was a winner, chicken dinner. 7. To 50 maybe. A lot of buyers coming through on that. Yeah, I got to get better at, getting in at the prices that I want to get in at, I know that sounds silly, but meaning like getting in at the prices I want to get on. What do I mean by that? Like I saw price was about ready to pop that, so I should have just got in here. You've never seen one. It takes a lot of work to put this bear costume on in the morning. Like the vid if you like it. Like the video if you like it. I think we're moving up to 49 probably here. That one trade I got in over here, fuck, that thing was a winner. I saw it pop right there, and I hit Control Z to exit market, and look where it filled me, 26. Trying to get 33, it filled me at 26. No bueno. Hit that like button, guys. If you're just joining us, be sure to hit that like button. We're doing a 25K Buell Knox eval today. Down $60 at the moment. If you want to do one too, it's only $20 today only. There is a coupon code, which I'll pin here. I get absolutely no commission, no affiliate fee, nothing from doing this. This is 100% just for you guys. $20 today only. I get nothing back from it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Getting that drop now here on it. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's going to use the back end of this trend line as some sort of support. 5. A lot of volatility, huge deltas, big seller coming through on that, pushing down. Delta is positive on the session, 500. Delta, as soon as I say that, someone comments Delta looks weak. Delta is shifting a bit. I agree. I would say we have big support at 50, or big resistance at 50. We're either going to blow this account, guys, or we're going to pass it. I know that's something. I know people are going to roast me for having that attitude, but I mean, I explained it before. I already got 3 of these Apex things. I don't really need another one. I'm just waiting for the Apex to get set up. Today's my last trading day on the first Apex evaluation that I did. So that should be set up on Thursday. So why am I doing Buellnox? Because it's only $20. I'm having a sale just today only. It's only $20. It's got a one-time setup fee once you get funded, unlike Apex where you've got to pay each month. Very similar rules and everything to it. And so I thought I'd just give it a shot. Just to see, just have some fun, really just for the live stream to try to take some decent trades. We got clearly some consolidation going in down here, right? Break 52, we popped a VWAP. I don't know. We're really looking to trade to the downside most of the morning, right? I feel like today's going to be kind of a choppy day. I didn't add my commissions here yet. Still a little upset about that scalp I had on the open. That should have been a winner, chicken dinner. Got a horrible market exit, Phil. It's a loser. Getting out quick, though. Getting out quick. Delta's dropping. It's looking more and more bearish. Take your stops quickly. It's either going to go. I got in here because it was value area low on the session. I get that this thing's only been open for like 8 minutes, but you know there was some support down here. Took a stab at it on a couple wicks on the 500 volume, and it just failed. So it's done. Key to winning is to losing. Risk management is everything. So even if I'm trading this thing today and I'm not really trading it to pass it, just being able to take those losses is good for me. Looking for a bearish candle in the 500 volume to use what was support, might now be resistance. Wondering, watching Delta. Take that stop again if it moves up. There was too much hesitation on that, so I got out of it. $92 perhaps. Yeah, probably need to sit on my hands. Stop video game trading for a minute. Ugh. There's the break to the downside. Congratulations. Oh, I just passed my Apex. They sent me a thing. I guess yesterday was a trading day. Congratulations. You have passed your evaluation with Apex Trader Funding. Next steps. I just got an email. got to do the agreement and stuff. They give you 48 hours to do the agreement, or they nullify your account, which is, I don't know. I can see, you see that wick there on the 500 volume. This might look like it wants to come down, but Cumulative Delta is pushing up a little bit. Let's take a look at higher time frame to see where we might be going. Yeah, I think that maybe down to 76. Maybe, I mean, maybe down here, down there to 800, right? I mean, that's kind of what we talked about before. One of the problems is on these is, you know, I've been in these trades, these situations before. Like over here, you know, this is a pretty classic setup there. Breaks support, comes back down, uses that support as resistance. We get a couple bearish candles on the 500 volume. We try to take that short. It breaks higher. I would have got stopped out up here at 13, even though it then fell back down again. I mean, this is just like definition of getting, you know, chopped out, even when you get the direction right. You know, it's super frustrating. Still looking to try to find a short entry. I think we probably are going to move down at least to 76. I don't know. And I say 76 because I see this low volume edge right there. But again, we're just getting, you know, this thing might spike up to 06 and then it rolls down, but you got to put your stop at 05, you know, right above this resistance. You have to put your stop. And I don't see Delta really moving down. This is like a B. This is a solid B short right here. Very bearish candle in the 1 minute. Take a stab at it. Infamous last words. I think I need to get out. Delta's still moving up. It's just, I see this bearish candle in the 1 minute and you think it's going to drop and then we're just not. I don't know, Lennon. I don't think so. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm kind of in like purgatory here on what I'm going to do with it. You know what I'm doing? I'm trading this today. That's what I'm doing. This thing's going to drop. It's just trying to find that entry on it is so difficult. You know, trying to find the entry so that you don't get absolutely stopped out on it or murdered on it, even though I think we're going to drop. Look at these bearish candles on the 1 minute. Tighten up my stop, maybe. It's frustrating because it'll probably stop you out and then it'll just roll, you know, roll your way. And then you're like, man. I'm getting out on that. See this consolidation. Ah, bummer. I thought we were going to break on that. It's coming up now, I think. A little LVN here is our only saving grace, but I think it's going to pop. That's it, guys. I think we blew that account. That's what you get for video game trading. Need to be chill. Chill. Oh man, I'm chasing this thing now, aren't I? Chasing this thing. Now it's gonna roll. Oh, I see Delta moving up. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Scalping back from the brink. Aw. This is over trading, yeah. I mean, I told you guys in the thingy what we were doing today. In the thingy, in the pre-market. You guys want to wait for a solid setup here? We got a setup coming in at 49, probably up here. Nothing to see here. No over trading. This is perfectly reasonable. How you guys doing out there? How's the rails train today? Now we're getting that nice move up. Man, I thought this thing was going to break and we're going to fall down to 76. Very nice, very nice. You know, I could show you how something works here. Let's do our trade copier. Where is it? All right, so this is how the trade copier works. Replicanto trade copier. All right, so if we wanted to copy some trades, let's say I wanted to trade the mini contract over here, but I'm like, man, I'm already down $1,000. I've only got like $450 left. In this, I switch this to sim. I go back to 2 contracts, trade the way that I was trading. Okay, so now this is on a sim account. So my leader account is going to be sim. Okay, and then I'm going to copy it over to my Buell Knox account, and I'm going to cross over the MNQ. So what this will do is, let me see if I can pull up a MNQ chart. What this will do is it'll copy my trade from the micro. So let's just put a buy order up here so you can see a buy stop up here. You can see how over here, how the order now has come up on the micro chart, the micro. So it's one way that you can mitigate risk using one of these trade copiers, but not really like mentally changing that much, you know. So I like using this thing, and I may use that here. And if you guys are interested in this thing, there is a coupon code below where you can get 10% off. You got to use that link. You can get 10% off this thing. It's cool if you have multiple accounts, or you get in a situation like this where it's like you're near your, you know, whatchamacallit, your trailing drawdown, and you wanna size down a bit. So we copy from the sim, which is now up on the main chart, over to the Buellnox account on micros. Lots of tools out there. It's like an ABCD pattern. First leg, second leg. Take a buy at 16, the break of this. Stop would be right there at 2. We want to see this trend line break. We want to see volume come through on it. But just a really nice, first leg, pullback, second leg. But it doesn't seem like it wants to go. That should have been a bullish candle in the 1 minute. It's not bullish. I don't know. Delta, though, is moving up a little bit. Here. Very nice volume coming through on that. And then we can see P&L. You can see the unrealized P&L. If this is going to stop me out here. Gosh darn it. Not a great day. Well, tomorrow I'm taking the day off, so I'm not going to trade tomorrow in FOMC. This will stop me out. I'm not going to trade FOMC tomorrow. This thing's about ready to roll. This stops me out. I'm going short on it. I'm just going to get out there. So I'll be able to take a day off, and I'll start the funded account on Thursday. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, Taro, good. I'm glad you got some trends pre-market, buddy. I talked about. Were you here, Taro, in the pre-market session that we did? Talked about that a little bit. I'm not sure if you were in the room yet. We did talk about that setup. There was a very nice setup in pre-market over here on the hourly. It was about 6:30 a.m. my time. Well, how much was the trade cap here? I think it's like $130. I think it's 150, and then with the coupon, it's like 120 or 130. It's worth it though, man. I use it quite a bit. It's just a one-time fee. So, well, that long would have worked. I would have got stopped out on it anyway, but that long would have worked out. Are you using Apex CACFNCP4? That's a mouthful. Go for it, bro. Go for it. We're just getting chopped up today, guys. Just getting chopped up. Chasing price, getting at bad prices, getting stopped. I mean, this is, typical. Just like you get that nice move we just talked about. This here, first leg, pullback, second leg. You get in on the break of this, and you can take it up, maybe up to, here or something. But of course, price broke lower, so you have to take the stop, and then price immediately shoots up. I mean, this is like definition of getting completely bent over a barrel. Look at Cumulative Delta moving up there. This thing's moving up, baby. Taro, seems like you got it figured out, man. That's awesome. I'm glad you found a strategy that works for you. Taro, where are you located? Are you in Europe? Even if I would have taken 2 contracts, full contracts in this trade, I would have got stopped out on it. So, I lost, I think, $50 on that as opposed to 500. Southern United States. What time do you start trading, man? You trade in the morning? You trade the overnight session? I used to trade the overnight session. And I had some luck with it. I got some winners, but mostly, the days that I came in, I found myself being exhausted once the U.S. market opened. And if I took any losers in pre-market or the overnight, I just felt like I was setting myself up poorly for the U.S. session. I think everybody kind of has their own thing. Everybody kind of has their own system, their own hours, their own stuff. And I think we need to be mindful of that when talking to other traders. You don't want to force your system onto anybody, because you'll probably just screw them up. There's no real, anybody that tells you they've got some magical system is lying to you. A lot of volume coming in up here. What's going on up here? I'm just looking for the scalp, like 16 down to 9. That's not really what I want to do. Yeah, I think you're right, Taro. We did a live stream once with somebody else, another trader. He's a very good trader. I don't have any issues at all with the way he trades. He's profitable and smart guy. But we did that dual live stream once, and we just trade very differently, and it's very difficult to trade because you've kind of got this other voice who's seeing the market differently, and who may be making a couple winning trades during that process. And you're like, why am I not making those winning? Why am I not seeing that? And then all of a sudden you start shifting the way that you trade to try to fit somebody else's style, and it just doesn't work. It's just no bueno. No bueno. Taking another stab at a short here. We are just trading these little micro contracts. Point of control coming in here. I think we're going to start to see some rotation down. Too much noise. That's exactly right. So I did not read the rules exactly on this Buell Knox. I've got 3 contracts on this thing. I'm going to get out. I'm going to trade this like I'm trading micros or minis. I'm going to get out the pop if we pop some of this. I like to see us move farther down. I can only trade 3 contracts, but what I will say is I don't know if that includes minis or micros. God, I get those two confused all the time. All the time I'm getting those two confused. Don't spike up and take me out. Don't spike out and take me out. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone, price. Go the other way. I'm assuming that I can trade, a lot. Let's see if this thing allows me to, I guess. 20 micros spending the account. I'm gonna take my stop nice and tight. It should go. It should go. Don't stop me out, you mother effer. It should break that 20 SMA. Dang it, it's gonna stop me out. I'll give you 2 extra points, my friend. 3 minis is on the 25K. You can see the support line here holding. I'm actually anticipating this breaking and us falling, which it's not going to do. Let me take another loss. So not the best day here. Micros 3. No, micros, actually, I don't know. I don't know micros. I don't know how many micros. I should know that, shouldn't I? You can trade 3 minis. This is tough to trade. This just sucks. I still like the break of 10. I still like this break to the downside. God, now it's coming, isn't it? Now it's coming with some anger. This thing ain't messing around. I need this to close below the 20 SMA. Add to it. I'm wondering if the back end of this trend line wants to act as support or resistance, I should say. Again, we'll take our stop nice and tight. This thing will probably spike up, knock me out, then drop back down. And I'll just say, hey, you, I'm never trading again. Let me go find a different system. Let me go find an indicator combination that'll work. This thing is impossible. I'm about ready to give up on this. That thing should have gone on that. That was a good trade. The other ones, The other ones, I'll be honest with you, shooting from the hip a little bit, but that was a good trade. This nice up channel. We break the up channel, break 20 SMA. We should have at least popped down to 98 or 900. And things ripping up now. So, is what it is. Again, this is a Buell Knox 25K eval. You can get it for $20 today only. Have some fun with it. Man, this thing is nasty. I'm gonna go find a video of a indicator combination that someone back tested, and that is gonna work. I want a when the MACD crosses the green line, and the red line is making a frowny face, and then the blue dot on this proprietary indicator turns purple, then you enter a position. I don't know. Sucks. This doesn't really suck. I don't really care. It's $20, and to be honest with you, I don't think I would have paid. I'm not paying for all these damn performance accounts. My plan is I'm going to pay for the 125K1 on Apex and trade that Thursday and Friday this week. And then I've got another 25K1 that I'm going to have in my back pocket. And, I'm not going to trade I won't trade like this. I'll trade a little bit more conservatively. But sometimes you need to have days like this just to kind of put yourself back in check. You know what I mean? I'm always glad that you have this just so you can remind yourself that, this can be a very violent, nasty market. I mean, this is just untradeable. I mean, look at this thing. We have this very nice up channel. We break that. We should have popped down, at least another push down. Moves up back into the channel. Now we're moving back down. Bearish candle on the 5-minute. What is going on? I don't care about it, Soccernatic. This is a eval account that I got just for today, just to trade today. We're going to take tomorrow off because it's FOMC, and my kids do not have school tomorrow, which I don't think they don't have school because it's FOMC. I don't think that the school is that financially minded. They just don't have school tomorrow for a teacher work day or something. So my kids are going to be home tomorrow. I'm going to hang out with them tomorrow. It's also FOMC, so I don't want to trade. I'll come back and trade on Thursday and Friday this week, and we'll trade that new evaluation account, performance account on Apex, which is just a 25K one. I know, I saw that, Soccer Night. That's awesome, man. If you guys are new subscribers here, I really appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah, we hit 2,000 subscribers on the channel, which is really incredible. Really appreciate everybody, all the support, all the positivity. Um, you never quite know. Look at Delta there moving up. You never quite know what you're going to get on the channel, or what you're going to, discover coming into, a public forum like this. But everybody's been super positive. We've had a handful of, not negative, but professorial folks, I would call them, or I don't know what the right word is. But I appreciate everybody staying positive, coming in here, adding their own views and experiences to the community. I don't know how much money do I got left in this thing. $250. Yeah, it is too. Oh, assholes. That's right. Yeah. I'm going to go grab a cup of coffee, guys. I'm going to be right back. Bear is going to give you a death stare. We're going to take a couple more trades. I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not trading tomorrow, and this evaluation account's either going to get blown today or we're going to pass it. So stay around. I'm going to go fill up my coffee mug, grab some water, and I'll be right back. We are going to keep trading. What up, dudes? We're back. That's right. Going out with in a blaze of fire and something. I don't know. Bullets. Let me look at this thing. That looks like we're pushing off of it. And I'm really so it's just so nasty to trade this thing. I would not trade if you don't have to. I don't have to. I'm just doing it for entertainment purposes and to practice. Practice isn't going so hot, is it? Give me that drop, you little bugger. Oh, we blew it. There it goes. There it goes. We blew it. Shows you how dangerous trading is. So that's it. That's it, guys. Even though this wasn't really even my account, it was $20. It was lunch. It was whatever. It was practice. Now we're gonna get that drop. This thing is just nasty to trade. Man, that would have worked out right there. Those are the worst. Those are the worst right here. That short right there. Right, and then just popped up and dropped. Soccer Natic, I don't care, man. We've got three of these Apex ones that are done. This was just like a bonus just to do in the live stream today. And because Buell Knox has this 20% or this $20 one we just did today. I wouldn't have paid for all these performance accounts anyway. When we get the performance account, which we'll trade on, we get the performance account that will trade on, whatchamacallit, what day is that? Thursday. We're gonna have to trade, a lot smarter. And I think this just shows us, this is a good reality check of the damage that can be done, and that we cannot shoot from the hip, or I cannot shoot from the hip when I trade. You got to wait for the setups. It's also FOMC. Like, this is a very nice drop. We break that. The same thing should have happened, over here, which we were expecting. Over here, it happened, I think, because we have more room in the volume profile at the moment. There's also more room on the Bollinger Bands. There's just more area for it to move into. So I think this was a better setup. It was the same setup, but a better setup in terms of room for price to glide down into. So, price had moved up significantly more. So that's just the way it is. Nobody feels sorry for me. I don't care. I'm not changing any strategies. This was a $20 Buell Knox evaluation thing that I did today just for fun, because I'm waiting for the Apex Trader PAs to get set up. And then we're going to trade those Apex Trader PAs. Come back on Thursday, see what happens. We may blow up that performance account on Thursday. I hope not. I hope I trade with more risk management skills. Sure, people will grill me here about this, but you guys can trade how you like. I will trade how I like. And today and tomorrow is going to be not a fun day to trade. I don't know. ACFNC. Possibly. I need to come up with a I'm hesitant to come up with some like detailed plan of how to trade it. One thing for sure is doing good risk management and calling it quits when you're done. We took a whole bunch of trades over here. I don't think I would have taken all of these if this was a real account. What I've noticed, looks like a buy if it pops up, breaks this. Yeah, Bookmap does light me up. What I've noticed is my better trades come later in the morning, like 9:30, 10, something like that. I find better setups. We did that video. I did that trade from yesterday. That was at like 10:13. I think I got into that one. So that's what most people say, is that the open is super choppy. Wait a little bit, but I still feel like you can find some good opportunities on the open. It's just riskier, but Today, I think, was kind of an anomaly because of FOMC tomorrow. Yeah, Bookmap makes it look like a Christmas tree. Oh, boys. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to take trades on those other two Apex accounts. God, it's such a pain to open up Rhythmic and do all that with it. I complain a lot about Apex, but um, also on Apex, you need to, if you're getting payouts, you need to do the deal thing. What's it? What is this? Deal, yeah. DEEL. That's how they're doing their payouts now. Their payouts going through a third party contractor payer system. So if you've ever gotten payouts from Apex, they probably sent you an email about doing deal to get registered with them. I've traded the YM before, the Dow before, but no. I've thought about it and I've traded it before. It's just not. It's just too much stuff going on, man. To be honest with you. Hmm. Slowing around, slowing down, slowing around, moving up, moving down, chopping around. See, we're just consolidating. I mean, now it seems like now I'm like, now the market's starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Now you could maybe try to find something decent. Particularly just in, we're just kind of ranging, buying at a value area, the extremes here, selling at the extremes. Still here, guys, watching this thing. Boom, 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 boom. When there's something, like in Ninja, and you're like, man, where was that thing? Oh, you know where it is? Yeah. Here we go, baby. Best you got a dream car? What does that mean? Fair, you got a dream car? Oh, a car like I want to buy? No, I don't. I don't care about stuff like that particularly. I'm not really into cars. I'm not like, oh, I want to get some fancy thingy. You guys have a dream car? Do you guys trade like for like you're trying to like get stuff? I don't think there's anything I particularly need in life, really. I've got pretty much everything I need. Demon Hellcat. See how this supporting trend line is now acting as resistance. I think we're just kind of going rangy dangy here. I'm just going to practice. Got stopped out on that one. I mean, I feel like, God, this thing is just impossible. I want to go cry in a corner. Ooh, bear's moving. You guys see bear moving? Is he moving? I don't know, maybe he's not. Oh, there he is. Soccernatic. Thank you. I appreciate that. You can see this is very difficult because I guess I pushed up my stop up here closer to 50. You know, there is the short here. This is the short. We're ranging. We're at the resistance level. It's just so difficult to trade these things. Days like today. Demon days like today. Beal Knox is yelling at me. Relax, Beal Knox. You need to chill, bro. Chill. Go zen. Yeah, Soccernatic. I'm not trading the Beal Knox thing anymore. You're cool. It's good. That is good. I completely agree that you need to trade your risk management plan. 100%. 100%. We're practicing at the moment. Man, just not going today. Just not going today. Key area of support there. Yeah, I think we're about ready to start moving down lower here. We talked about that. ACFNC. Mainly has to do with you only have to do it's almost nearly identical to Apex, except you only have a one-time setup fee for your PA account. This thing's impossible. This thing is an angry, obnoxious little child that I'm tired of playing with. All right, guys, we're gonna come back on Thursday. This was just practicing, just trying to see if anything could catch fire, and it's just not. This was a sim account. These last trades right here were just on a sim, so don't need to freak out. Sim, you don't need to freak out. Just practicing. Today's not a great day to trade. You know, tomorrow is not going to be a great day to trade. This is going to be more of the same tomorrow. So I would take a break tomorrow if you don't need to trade. I mean, this thing is just nasty and very difficult. Tomorrow's not going to be good. Thursday, I think, will be good. Thursday and Friday, I think, will be good. We'll be trading, like I said before, we've got three new Apex PA accounts, performance accounts. These are funded accounts, if you don't know what those are. So we passed 3 of those Apex 25K evaluations when they had a big sale over Labor Day weekend. We're going to be trading the first one of those on Thursday. So be sure to come back, check us out on Thursday, 8:10 a.m. Central Time. You can watch, make sure that you're aware that tomorrow's FOMC day. There's going to be an announcement at 1 o'clock. It's probably going to be 75 basis points. If it's anything different from that, or if they come out and Powell says something at the press conference or whatever, market could really react to it. So I want to be careful tomorrow trading. If you don't need to trade tomorrow, I wouldn't trade it. But if you want to, there might be some high volatility going around. But, things like this where we've got these breaks, but there's no follow through, but, we pop up, then we come back down, and very difficult. I hope you guys have a great day trading. If you're going to continue trading today, thanks so much for joining us. Give this thing one last like before we jump off of here. If you don't like the video, I'd really appreciate it. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. And go out there and enjoy the sunshine. Hopefully it's sunny wherever you are today. It's a beautiful day here in the Midwest. I'm gonna go outside, enjoy some sunshine, and get off the screens for a little bit. Buell Knox code is pinned up in the message there, Ernesto. You can get if you use this code here, this PML 85 or whatever. I don't know. This is not entering for whatever reason. Oh, I'm hitting delete. That's why. You can use that coupon code, the PML S85. You just go to Buell Knox. You'll get this a 25K one here for like $22 or something. And they're giving these things away yesterday and today because they know everybody's going to fail them because the flipping market is out of control. So it's actually pretty smart of them to do that. So. All right, guys. No more likes, huh? Cool. I see how it is, guys. All right. I'll check you guys tomorrow. Take it easy.